Alright, it's Revenant again. I'm here to demonstrate how to use CTAB and our radio etiquette and what 323 is used for. So to start things off, in our CLS video, I demonstrated how to keybind your CTAB. So for me, it's going to be Control H. That out of the corner of my screen real quick because it's bothering me. This is our CTAB. So at the very bottom, you'll notice you have F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, and so on and so forth. If I were to click F1 on my keyboard, it does switch it. I could also click it with my mouse button, totally up to you. This section here just demonstrates. It's just another function of a map. However, it will tell you every single squad lead's. Since I'm the only one on server right now, you won't notice, but if we had the squad leader of Fenrir 1-1, which is one of our squads in platoon, and he was right here, I would see a little box square letting me know that the infantry leader of Fenrir 1-1 is right here. Moving on, it also gives you a little arrow, tells you how far something is in this little box here. It tells you what direction, how many meters, and so on and so forth. F2, this is UAV and drone. How you use drones and UAV. We tend not to use them, so medics don't really need to be trained in this aspect of CTAB. Medic cam, helmet cam, not medic cam. Basically, this will be the list of troopers that have a helmet cam on them. I'm the only one on server currently, so that's all you see me. So if I were to click me, this pops up. This is what I'm currently looking at, which can be demonstrated. Right there is the rock you saw on the camera. So yeah, that just basically lets you see through the eyes of other troopers. If you want to make this full screen, you click this bottom right mouse and full screen. Also, this little mini map here will tell you the exact positioning of that trooper. So if someone's unconscious and you can't find them, all you would have to do is find their name in F3, which is the helmet cams. Click that, and their approximate coordinates would be listed on map. So you will kind of feel what general area they're in. F4 is our text application, which is pretty cool. If I click, you would have a list of people who are currently carrying a CTAB, just like the helmet cam. Since I'm the only one on server, I'm the only one this currently. So I click my name. I'm gonna text myself hi. Then you'll have a message over here saying that I received one, and that's who sent it. So I sent it to myself, so that's why it's double. If someone else was on server, I could definitely demonstrate the vibration you get whenever you get a message from somebody. You'll hear like a text, like a phone vibration, and that usually means you have a CTAB message. Okay, so radio, that's the last portion that I didn't go over in CLS. You hit Control P, you'll have this type of radio, and let me get the other one real quick. So you'll either have the radio I just demonstrated on a second ago, or you'll have, where's the station? You'll have the CWP8. This is more of a Star Wars radio. It's what the clone troopers wear on their gauntlet. So I'll demonstrate how to change frequencies on this one, set it additional. The CWP first, then I'll switch over to the arm of it. So basically, you just want to highlight all those, backspace, or delete them, then you can type in whatever freak you're on. For purposes of the video, I'll type in 104. Stereo settings, usually right here will tell you what ear you want it to go through, so let me get on TeamSpeak. I'm sorry about that.
Connected.
Okay, so now that we're back, okay, good. I'll tell you, it'll say left only when you click stereo settings. You want this one going through your left ear, because that's your squad net, so you'll always know if you hear something coming through your left ear, that is your squad radio. Moving on. You never click speakers. We're gonna click next channel. So where it says C2, you want to type in 333 for me. Set frequency. Then you want to set it as an additional. Now stereo settings. Make sure your additional is right only. So what 333 is. Also, before I get into what 333 is actually, you want to make sure you go back to C1 because you won't be able to hear your squad radio if you're on your additional channel. So switch back to C1. Then you can hear both channels whenever they're being talked through your right and left ears. Okay, so what 333 is, it's our medical freak. So the way you would sign in before op is you'd get on 333 and you'd say, this is Revenant signing on to 333. I am the platoon medic currently in the 104th. So my designation is one mic. However, if you're filling in for a squad or you're running with a current squad, you'd want to say you're the Alpha medic or the Bravo medic. So it just depends on what squad you're in. Usually red's Alpha, blue's Bravo. So if I'm, for example, filling in for Fenrir 1-1, I'd say that this is Fenrir 1-1 Alpha signing into Medical Freak. And that will let me, the platoon medic, know, okay, so Revenant's filling in for 1-1 today. And so on and so forth. Basically the reason why we have our own medical channel is just so the platoon medic or the commanding medic will know how much blood and equipment you guys have or need, and constant ACE checks of your squad. You'll learn what an ACE check is in BCT if you haven't already been taught that. So yeah, basically the frequency will allow me to ask all call signs, this is one mic, what is your current ACE? And they'll let me know if they need blood, or if they need assistance, or if there's a mass cas, which if there is a mass cas, this, for example, I'll say this is one mic to all call signs, there's a current mass cas at grid ref 097 break 059. Before you ask how I know that, my coordinates is listed right here. Also, you want to announce what kind of smoke you're going to be popping. Medics usually carry 6 purple smokes, which usually designate mass cas. So, since there's like a bunch of bodies over here, I'll just throw a grenade at that. Oh, it should pop purple, yep. And yeah, that's how you would announce a mass cas over the radio. You would just use the 3 numbers, the 6 numbers rather, that are listed here. Let them know what type of smoke you're throwing and how much people you have down. So I didn't list that, but yeah, you'll probably get asked immediately after, do you require assistance? Some medics say no, they're more veteran and experienced than other medics. So if you think you need help, obviously ask for it, don't be afraid to, but if you don't think you need help, then don't ask. The last thing I'm going to demonstrate is how to set your radio freak up with the other radio, and that'll be it for this little video. Yeah, AN 152. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. Does the same, it's used for the same reason though. Just a radio. 104, you want to set it with the ENT button. Change the channel, you just put next channel on the plus sign. Type in 333, make sure it's set. Additional channel is listed right here. Stereo settings, make sure additional's right ear. And the squad net's to your left ear. And that is it. If you want to raise your volume, right click to raise it, which was listed here. You left click to lower it. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the CTAB and radio introduction. So, thanks for watching.